Well, hello there, viewers. This is a little hats off moment. Yeah, that's me not having a pop at somebody for a change. Michael Block. Has anybody heard of him? I hadn't till about 3, maybe 4 days ago. And I knew more about him yesterday evening. He's just finished, I think, 15th in the latest golfing major that concluded in the US only last night, yesterday evening. I think it was the PGA. I say he come about 15th. He had to par the last, and it was a fantastic par. The third shot was brilliant onto the green to actually come 15th, and he qualifies for the same major this time next year. As I said, never heard of him before. Heard his name at the start of the week, so I think he started pretty well. But I've got to confess, it's the first major that I've missed in about the last 20 years. I try to work my working life around the major golf tournaments and the Ryder Cup. There's 4 majors a year, and obviously the Ryder Cup every 2 years, or well, it used to be every 2 years. When they're on in America, it's great because the Thursday and Friday is always evening coverage, and I'm home from work then. Saturday, Sunday, well, we're obviously off work. When it's in Great Britain, it's a bit harder. It normally means me having a Thursday and Friday off work and taking them as holidays, and then watching the weekend coverage again at home in the daytime. But never heard of Block before. They were saying yesterday, I think he charges something like £170 per day to give golf lessons in the US of A there. He's just a club pro and nothing else. I think that equates about $900 a week, which would probably be about £600-700. I believe he won nearly $300,000 last night for his 15th place, which is absolutely amazing. They interviewed him at the end of his round, and he genuinely, and I do believe genuinely, didn't know what he'd won. He didn't know he was overcome with that, but he was more overcome with the position he finished in. He was more overcome with the response he got from the crowd all the way round, and he absolutely loved playing with Rory McIlroy, who I think felt exactly the same playing with Block. I think he really enjoyed his company, and the banter they had with the crowds all the way around was fantastic. He was helped in the fact that Block also had a hole-in-one on the back nine. I think they said it was the first non-pro player to have or a club player to have a hole-in-one since about 1990 or 1998 in a major. Unbelievable. But the lad seemed a really, really nice guy, a really down-to-earth guy, just a nice guy, and it's loved to see. I loved to see an underdog doing well. It's a great thing. So just hats off Michael Block. You know, you seem to be a great guy, a lovely fella. Can't wait to see you next year. You may not do as well next year, but I for one will be rooting for you and watching out for you. Really good TV. Really enjoyed it.